And David, might be a beach weekend, one could argue, depending on your mindset.
Absolutely, yeah. We will see the lower 40s on Sunday. I mean, yeah. I don't think so for me, but it's great on the slopes. And I tried to tease it earlier. There's my graphic. All right, we got it. I told you there was a graphic behind there. Sometimes things don't work so well on live TV. So Saturday, mostly cloudy, 34 to 37 on the slopes, and Sunday looking pretty decent as well, 37 to 40, just a tad warmer with lots of sunshine. Definitely need the sunscreen if you're heading out to the mountains over the weekend, especially Sunday. Okay, look at the temps. 22 in Caribou. We're over at 23 degrees in Calais, going down around the Horn over to Bar Harbor, 25. Wiscasset, 27. Bangor, 26 degrees. Freiburg, 27. Portland at 31. So it's cold out there, and we are tracking some clouds that are moving in. Breeze is pretty negligible right now, but we'll start to see that increasing out of the northeast later tonight and especially tomorrow as a system tracks to our south. Right now we're seeing clouds on the increase, and we're not really concerned about these clouds, not expecting anything to come out of them. But down towards the southwest, we're seeing some snow on the map, and we have a system that is diving off the New York coastline, New Jersey coastline. That's going to head towards the southeast, and that storm is really going to crank up as it heads out to sea, but a little bit too far too late. Right now we're seeing some snow shower activity across southern portions of New England, and we could see a couple of snow flakes late tonight into tomorrow morning along the coastline. As winds turn more out of the northeast, we could have some of that ocean air mixing down and bringing some snow flurries there. But for the most part, overnight, chilly night out there with clouds on the increase, and there's a couple of snow showers down east, maybe mid-coast down towards the south coast tomorrow morning into the afternoon. But for the most part, we'll remain on the cloudy side tomorrow. Temperatures mostly in the mid to upper 30s, colder to the north, upper 20s to lower 30s, and in the 30s across most of the mountains. Beautiful day to get out there and do some skiing. By tomorrow afternoon, 6 o'clock, we'll start to see clouds decreasing, temperatures dropping through the 30s into the 20s north, and then by this time tomorrow night, everybody drops into the 20s with clouds continuing to decrease, but it should be mostly cloudy as we go through tomorrow night. Here's what's going on Sunday. High pressure crests over New England. That's going to bring us a decent day on Sunday. But then we're going to keep our attention towards the southwest. We have a surface low that will be moving off the mid-Atlantic coastline, a tremendous amount of upper level energy coming in from the northwest. That's going to phase off the coast late Monday night into Tuesday. The exact point that happens is going to be crucial in determining the exact location of this low center and its exact track. So there's a lot that we still need to get through. I think in the next 24 hours or so, we'll really start to get a good lock on things. But forecast models are pretty on par with this as far as what they're expecting. They're expecting a low pressure system to be over the Cape Cod Canal, somewhere around there by noontime on Tuesday. Also, 50 to 100 miles to the south is going to make a difference, or to the north or to the west. So still, we're not really 100% sure on exactly where this will happen, but we know something's going to happen, so we'll definitely be prepared for this. Here's our European model. That brings the storm system over the Cape, brings a little bit of a turn there as well, and then goes out to sea Wednesday afternoon, but we could see a substantial amount of snow across the higher elevations. The American GFS model doing pretty much the same thing. I mean, we're seeing an identical trend here, and that's concerning when you see several days out that two models are actually aligning. So definitely something to watch out for, the exact track. We'll be working on that over the weekend, so definitely check back with us right now. This is the best estimate of what we will see. Jackpot definitely inland, definitely going to see a good amount of snow as of now. Along the coastline, we could see a rain-snow line setting up, and these numbers, they could grow or they could drop depending on the exact track. But again, we could see some coastal flooding, we could see some damaging winds, and just a lot to go around with this particular storm. Small craft advisory goes right through Saturday evening, seas 3 to 5 feet, with winds out of the northeast diminishing. Here's your 7-day forecast, and you know what? The weekend looks fantastic. And again, kind of getting lost there with the turn the clocks ahead tomorrow night. But beautiful weekend, no issues whatsoever. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit on the cool side. But again, all eyes are on Monday night into Tuesday when we track that storm. So lots of details to work out over the weekend. Please check in. We'll be watching it closely.
Plenty of time to mentally prepare.
Yes, absolutely.
Get the shovels out again. Yeah. Thanks, David.